Hey, we're Renee.
And Mike.
And we're Middle-Aged Road Rage. We love having fun on two wheels.
Four wheels.
Yeah, especially if you're driving.
Yeah, and sometimes we even love having fun on six wheels.
We have this wonderful campground we want to tell you about that's wonderful in the winter, but it's also great spring, summer, and fall. It's in the Santa Ynez Wine Country near Solvang. Now, if you don't know Solvang, it's this Scandinavian village in Central Coast, California. And, and this campground's not only near there, but around all these other amazing things to do if you're into cars or bikes or even weird fun like ostriches.
Who doesn't love ostriches?
Join us at Flying Flags RV Resort and Campground. So guys, it doesn't matter if you arrive at this campground in the day or in the night. To us, this place is always shining very bright in our book.
Just look for the night registration box.
So like we said, this place is in the middle of the Santa Ynez Valley Wine Country, and it's super welcoming when you pull up and go check in. And I was greeted by a fully stocked coffee and tea bar in the front. Speaking of fully stocked, I mean, if you forget anything,
yeah, you're covered.
You're covered. I mean, if you forget everything, you're covered. It's true. It's
You're
true.
right.
And you know what? And if you forget to bring some beverages, they've got you covered here too. Just look at these selections. And there's 805 representing over there. Now, what's really interesting is, as I said, this place emphasizes wine. You're in the middle of wine country, right?
Right.
I mean, we were just amazed when we walked in at the selection that was available, as far as like domestic and California wines. It made us feel like happy campers.
So this campsite is only 2 hours north of Los Angeles on the 101.
The Santa Ynez Valley is the heart of the Santa Barbara County wine region. And Mike, did you know it produces 9.5 million gallons of wine a year?
Actually, I did know that.
That's because you've been. And because you saw the film Sideways. And by the way, the lounge and hotel featured in the film is right next door. And who doesn't remember that famous movie line?
If they want to drink Merlot, we're drinking Merlot.
No, if anybody orders Merlot, I'm leaving. I am not drinking any fucking Merlot!
Okay, relax, Miles.
Yeah, but you don't have to be too quick to run next door to the Sideways Cafe, because there's plenty of food and drink options here at Flying Flags Campgrounds.
That's right. On site, they've got this great little wood-fired pizza place. I mean, this is great to hang out in the day or at night. Just look at this. It's decorated really cute, and they have a wonderful fire pit, and I just freaking love the orange glass they have in this.
It's
Isn't this
beautiful
gorgeous?
at night.
Oh, so pretty. So for
the kid and all of us, they have an ice cream window.
Yeah, and that same takeaway window is popular with the adults too.
And that's because you can get cocktails, wine, and beer.
You're right. There's something for everyone here. The RV pads are great. They've got fire pits, they've got picnic tables, they've got back-end sites, they've got pull-through sites to accommodate rigs of each and every size. It's pretty flexible.
This place is full hookups.
That's right, 20, 30, and 50 amp service. And even though they've got the sewer right where you're parked, they've got a dump station.
And a super convenient propane filling station.
But truthfully, you don't even need an RV. I mean, they've got cabins, they've got tents, don't they, Mike?
Absolutely. We've driven up here in our RV, and we've also rented some of these cabins. They're both equally amazing.
That's right. So here's an example of what they call their surf cabins. We came up a few months ago and rented this one. Let's take a walk through here and show you everything. Now, these places are beautifully appointed, and there's our favorite fridge, our favorite vintage fridge.
It looks super cool.
Right? The Smeg.
Smeg.
That's such a horrible sounding name, isn't it? The Smeg. Anyway, we'll forget about
Isn't that a dragon in some Hobbit movie?
Right. You should know, right? Anyway, but, as I said, they've got a great little, fireplace. This folds out into extra, sleeping quarters. Tiny little TV there, but that's all right. You're not there
there's
to watch
room
TV.
for the kids, bunk beds for the kids. You can shut them out, and there's,
the bathroom was really clean. That was like a thing for me. I immediately had to check that out. But we didn't bring the kids or grandkids on this trip. This was strictly just for us.
Yeah.
But since it was just for us, we were really pleased to have this great little getaway bedroom in the back.
Yeah, I thought you were going to put me in one of the bunk beds, but...
No, that wasn't the case. But I also really dug like these details, like the little barn door here. I mean, the cabins are super well.
Yeah, the attention to detail is really neat.
Yeah, exactly. So they have these surf cabins. They have, look at this one with the loft. I mean, how cool is that?
Fancy.
Now, here's
Nicer than our house.
Heck, I think this trailer is nicer than our house, right?
You might be onto something.
Yeah, but they have all sorts of cute vintage trailers for rent as well.
Yeah, you could rent an Airstream or a tent even.
Right. These tents have a real safari kind of look to them, don't they?
You could say that.
Yeah, and some of them come with air conditioning, some don't. But then I noticed they had these things called the tiki tents, and we have much love for anything tiki, don't we?
We
right?
sure do.
So I was walking down this path, past all these wonderful palm trees, and I noticed, oh wow, they do have a huge selection of these little tiki tents, and they've got barbecues and little patios out back. I love the decor, and it's right across from the pool.
We've said this a lot, but this place really does have it all.
They really, really have it all.
One thing we noticed and really like about this place are these little drive-up cabins. I think we're going to ride our bike to one day.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You don't have to have an RV. You can come by car, or you can come on your motorcycle with your bike friends, right?
Right.
Yeah, we should suggest this to our riding club, huh?
We should have.
And one of the things we really want to impress on you guys about Flying Flags is that there is so much to do here. I mean, all of these amenities. Over there we have bocce ball. I don't think I've ever played bocce ball. Have you?
Yeah, you have.
Have I?
Yeah, must
I
have.
mean, I've played croquet, but look, check out that stage, right? So
Yep.
They probably have bands and entertainment in the summer, probably not so much in the winter when we were there. But look, then there's a secondary stage over there as well. I think this would be a great place for, families to come, groups of friends, organized groups. There is just so much here amenity-wise for everyone to partake in. Are those barbecues?
Right. They are barbecues, and it's also very kid-friendly.
Yeah, it's super kid-friendly, and it's super pet-friendly. In just a bit, I'll show everybody the dog part. But this looks like some type of bar and beverage food station that they must have open in the warmer months, right? Look at that. The Spartan Bar, the sports field. Here is an amazing little playground. Like I said, we left the littles at home, so they didn't have a chance to come with us for this. But I just thought this was really well appointed.
And it is kind of separate, so you don't necessarily have kids playing right next door to where the RV campsites are and stuff like that. So if you do want to have some peace and quiet, it is separated from where all the little kids, where all the family activities are. So you're not bombarded by, noise 24/7.
That's true. We weren't bothered at all. Oh,
No.
Here's that dog park I was telling you about, right?
Yeah.
So, if you want to take, Rover off leash, you go right ahead. I let Mike run here off leash too when we were here. Yeah.
Only if I'm a good boy.
Well, sometimes. Oh, and I wanted to check out other things for you guys, like the laundry facilities. Super clean, right? If you're, that's the theme. You go to the laundromat, you want cleanliness. This was nice.
Everything in this place is kept up to ship shape. Everything's clean, nice.
Look at the bathrooms. I snuck
Yeah.
in there. It's always creepy when you try to take pictures in the bathroom.
No.
Right? No, not at all.
What's creepy about that?
But, walking around, I saw that they have, ice machines. They had water filling stations. I mean, this is just a wonderful place. I know it sounds like we're gushing, but we really dig it.
They should give us a cut of the profits.
Right? I wish I had an affiliate
We are definitely
link.
not sponsored.
But let's check out some of the food they had next door, huh?
Yeah.
Every time I see an Indian bike, I always have to think of my grandfather
Yeah.
doing the hill climbs on old Indians.
Yeah.
And you did love the food next door at the Sideways Lounge, right?
I did, because they had an amazing food truck sitting outside that was loaded with sausage.
Yeah, artisanal sausages, super good, Belgian fries.
But to really get a taste of Europe without having to travel too far, you just have to go up the road to Solvang.
That's right. There are a lot of people, I'm sure, who are fans of Hans Christian Andersen. There's a museum there. This place was full of amazing craft places and, little bookstores, little clothing stores.
Windmills everywhere.
And more food.
Oh my God, so excited. About to try some Mortensen's Bakery Danish.
But I also saw an eclair, and you know how I feel about eclairs.
You lose all control, Renee.
That's the verdict. Yum, yum, yum.
And we both agreed that the Danish was pretty legit.
Yeah. So Solvang is really cool all year round, but if you want to see something really special and amazing, come to Solvang during the holidays.
Try to make it sometime in December for what they call their Julefest.
You won't be sorry.
This place has been one of the best stays ever in all my life camping. And this place is wonderful. I recommend it if you're singles, a couple, family. Come by. Hey, free coffee. Have a great day, you guys. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.